Look, guys, this is Henry Repeating Arms' first revolver. This is called their Big Boy Revolver. Let's get into the video. The hat and glasses are probably throwing you off a little bit, but you know what? When you're talking about the complete cowboy kit, now that Henry has a revolver, you got to break out the old cowboy hat and the old glasses. So I'm trying to do my best rip impression from Yellowstone, but I don't think I'm pulling it off very well. I'm gonna load up some more 38 specials here, and we're gonna talk a little bit more about this cool little revolver. So, all right, let's go right here. All right, let's go across the creek at 50 yards on that Caldwell yellow plate. Nailed it. All right in the middle. Let's go out at 100 yards. Nailed it. Nailed it. Ooh, whiffed that one. Got it again. Whoop. All right. So, as I mentioned, this is Henry's first attempt at a revolver. Now, this revolver comes in two different styles right now. This is the gunfighter grip, which is pretty much your traditional grip on a revolver. And they do have this other grip. This other grip right here is called the bird's head grip. Some people like the traditional grip on the revolver. Some people like a bird's head grip. Henry also sells different grip panels on their website if you want one with checkering or a different style. This is a double action revolver. And I know a lot of you probably are thinking, why in the world did Henry come out with a double action revolver instead of a single action revolver? Because most of your cowboy stuff is single action. The answer is this. This is not going to be their only revolver. This is just going to be their first revolver that they come out with. Just like your big boy rifles and carbines, it does have your high blued finish all over the frame, and you do have your walnut grips. And I kind of like how they put their traditional brass piece right here on this back strap and also on the trigger guard. The trigger's pretty nice. In single action, it's probably pulling around 3.5 pounds. Double action, of course, is much harder. But it is a 6-shot revolver that shoots 38 special and also 357. So let's load it up some more with the American Eagles. I'm just using your lead projectiles. This is just plinking ammo, 158 grain. They're only traveling at about 750 feet per second. But that's the good thing about a revolver, especially a 357, you can shoot 38 special, much cheaper. You can reload these things for dirt cheap. But if you want that extra pop, you can put in a 357. So, all right, let's fire it double action. All right, it shoots, and it shoots very, very well. Now let's go over here and grab this bird's head grip. So I did notice one thing on the bird's head grip. If you don't have large hands, the length of pull from here to here is a little bit smaller. So if you have large hands like me, the gunfighter revolver fits my hand a little bit better. So let's load up some more 38 special. All right. I kind of dig the way the bird head grips look on this piece. I've always loved bird head revolvers. This is no exception. So, all right. Every video, I try to hit that 4-inch plate out at 100 yards. I don't know if I'll be able to do this or not, because these sights on most of your flat top revolvers, so the sights are not adjustable when you have a small blade front sight. This revolver is made more so for just pointing instead of actually aiming. But I'm gonna try to hit that 4-inch plate at 100 yards. I have not tried this with this revolver, so we'll see how close I get. Oh, right above it. Let me aim a little lower. Right above it again. Gotta go a little bit lower. All right, so the accuracy is there with these revolvers. 4-inch plate at 100 yards, I'll take it. All right, so they're fun, they're exciting for Henry to come out with this particular model. Now, here shortly, they are going to be coming out with a 22 long rifle and a 22 Magnum, so which are really cool. But what I like also that Henry did is they came out with this guy. This is their first side loading gate big boy rifle. Now this particular rifle here also comes in a carbine, so it's a little bit shorter and has the large loop handle. But let's put some 357 Magnums in the rifle and shoot it. So now with the big boy revolver and the big boy rifle and carbine, it's like the complete cowboy kit. So if you're out west or out east or whatever have you, and you're on your horse and you want a revolver to match your rifle or carbine, Henry now has you hooked up with that. They pair beautifully together. All right, I think I got 7 or 8 in here. This rifle, I believe, holds 10 rounds. So this is going to be a little bit louder, and 357s pop a punch. So let's just go over here on this yellow plate across the creek. Right under it. There we go. Holy cow. Those 357s just swing that target. This thing is so accurate. Let's try on the dueling tree down there. It flips those guys around like nothing. Oh! So if you want that extra oomph out of a 357 Magnum out of a rifle, that's a lot of power. I would not hesitate to take this guy deer hunting for one bit. Limit your shots to about 100 yards, and I guarantee you it will get the job done. All right, let's shoot some 357 Magnums out of this revolver. Whole lot more punch than that of a 38 Special. Got to hold on to this one a little bit harder. All right. Woo! Yeah, got to get the ears in a little bit better. That's got quite a bit more pop. But it's easy to handle. All right, let's go across the creek. Whoa, nailed it. Man, those 357s pack a punch. So what else do we need to talk about? All right, so you do have your underlug right here, and you do have your ejector. So you don't have to manually push one out at a time. So it takes all 6 out. It's a beautiful revolver. It's got the iconic Henry logo right here on both sides of the grip. And the only thing that you would have to get used to when shooting a flat top revolver is that they're not adjustable sights, okay? And without adjustable sights, a lot of people give up when shooting them. No matter how many revolvers you get, if you get the old single action Colts or Smith & Wessons, or no matter what you get, this gun or flat top is not going to be dead on. Well, you may get 1 out of probably 10 that is going to be your true hold. Most of your flat top revolvers, it's a 9 o'clock hold, a 3 o'clock hold, a 6 o'clock hold, or a 12 o'clock hold. But this particular one, it is a 6 o'clock hold. I have to, out there at 100 yards, I've got to put the top of that blade front sight just right at the bottom of the target, make a good trigger pull, and it goes kabooey and usually hits my target. So let's shoot it some more. All right, I'm gonna start off with two 357s, then the rest of them is going to be 38 special. All right. See if I can hit one of those small little Caldwell plates here. Shot right above it. There we go, right dead center. Now these are 38s. So much softer shooting. $100. Oop. Oop, I missed it at 100. So, yes, you're probably already looked up the price on these revolvers online. These are a little expensive, okay? However, there is 100% American-made part steel, walnut, brass that goes into every one of Henry's rifles and revolvers. When you buy American-made, sometimes you have to pay a little bit more for it. And this is just Henry's first attempt. It's just like, you know, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, when you would want a plasma TV. Well, those plasma TVs cost $10,000 when they first came out. Now, 15, 20 years later, you can buy a good LED, way better quality, way more features for like 300 bucks. So I see the prices will go down eventually, and also the models when they come out. They're going to be different models, they're going to be different calibers, and in my opinion, Henry knocked a home run with their first revolver. Now, to compete against the other people like Smith & Wesson and Ruger, they're not trying to do that right now, okay? They just wanted to make a good quality revolver that pairs nicely with their other calibers in their big boy edition rifles and carbines. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever, put them in the comments below. Until next time, y'all be safe and keep plinking. All right, I can't finish the video without dual wielding the Henry big boy revolver, so here we go. Well, I managed to hit it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 12 times. That's really the first time I ever tried that. That's much harder than what it looks. Hollywood makes it look too easy.